All right. I think let me remove my shades. So you're welcome to this video again. It's a continuation of a video I did earlier on the role of luck in making money. We're examining, just looking at the role of payment, whether or not people who have money are lucky. They're just lucky. You hear that statement a lot. It's just lucky. It's just lucky. And we concluded, or where we ended rather, because of time, we ran out of time in that last video, was that luck, what people call luck, is hidden in opportunities, and we will never know if you are lucky or not until you start taking steps, until you start doing things, until you start taking advantage of the opportunities that come your way. We ended up with a very important statement, which was that you shouldn't delay where action or when action is required. So today, we're continuing that discussion, how to attract luck. And for today, the point I want to look at is that luck is with the persistent. The first thing about luck we looked at was that luck is hidden inside opportunities. For today, we're looking at another thing. Luck, what people call luck, is with people who are persistent. What reason are we to feel good luck will take interest in a man who bets? That was, remember these whole things that just watched the last video. I'm going to make a reference to someone, Arcad. Who is Arcad? Who was Arcad? Check the last video. Sorry for that interruption. Check the last video. But Arcad said, luck is a goddess of love and dignity, whose pleasure it is to aid those who are in need and to reward those who are deserving. In other words, some people are actually deserving of luck. Some don't deserve any form of luck at all. You are not going to find good luck in betting houses where men lose more money than they win. You won't find good luck in places where you are more prone to lose your money than to gain money. Example, gambling houses. The chances of losing money is higher there. But you will find luck in places where the things men do are more worthy of reward. Things like the work of our hands, honest trading, all of man's occupations, and things that present you with opportunity to make profit. Of course, not always, for our judgments are faulty at times. And some things happen beyond our control, that's the truth. But the truth is, if you persist, the chances of profit are always in your favor, because how many times will things happen that are beyond your control? How many times? Here's what's going on here, very quickly as I prepare to round up with this. The point we're examining here is that luck, what you call luck, is with somebody who is very persistent, who doesn't give up easily. That's the kind of person that is lucky. And we're saying the reason that is so is because, of course, it's not in every venture of man that you will find luck. You are more prone to find luck in maybe honest trading, in your occupation, the work of your hands, than, for instance, gambling your life away in bet house and all. It's true. However, the truth is that there are unforeseen circumstances. There are issues that happen beyond control. But the question now is, how many times can things beyond control happen in your life? Where it's a bit technical, but here's where I'm driving this discussion to. There were 2020, for instance, there was lockdown because of coronavirus. That's an issue beyond control. How many times can something like that happen in your lifetime? But if you flip this coin now and throw it to the environment where you sit in a place, you gamble all your life away, hoping to make money, every day you are buying a ticket of 100 and 200, every day you are buying. If you count the number of times you lose money, they are usually more. The whole point here is that luck is with the persistent, who persistently do things that are more prone to be rewarded by luck than things where you lose money more than you make them. And so, what I want to take away from this is this. Don't be someone who easily hands off of things. Don't be someone like that. when you make up your mind and engage your brain, your power, your energy, your effort in anything, stay at it until you get lucky. Not always. That's why I said there are some things that happen beyond your control, but things like that, they are very, very rare. There are some things that sometimes if you are in the wrong direction, you see speed is not an advantage. Sometimes if you are doing the wrong thing, just stop doing it and start doing the right thing. It's true. But in areas where you are expending your labor, your effort, you are being productive, things like that, if you persist, the chances of luck, they are higher. So how do I end this discussion for today? Is this. Again, for every story of riches, success, wealth, and whatever that you look at, somewhere in between the lines, something happened that was either attributed to luck or favor, just something that was by chance. But you will always notice that people like that, they were journeying on a productive path. They were journeying persistently on a path that required their effort, required mental engagement, required the use of their mind, their effort, and not where you just go and sit down somewhere, you buy a ticket for 100 naira, hoping some people play matches and your predictions are. Those chances of luck in those areas are very few. So the whole conclusion about luck is this: yes, luck does matter in making wealth. This whole thing called luck, like I said, some people call it favor, some call it chance, whatever you want to call it. But how to attract good luck is that you must be someone who takes opportunities quickly. You can't be slow with opportunity. You can't be someone who dallies. Your attitude and disposition towards life is a bit laid back. And people like that, they really, really get lucky. Have you noticed that people who are very persistent, they do this, after a while, you just notice that they are well to do already in life, because this thing is a law. It's a law. But people, of course, there are some people who take their time, they do their things slow. It's okay, they still succeed. Everybody cannot be aggressive. Everybody cannot be. But the truth is, there are areas and terrains where the chances of luck, they are higher. And then there are some other areas where if you go there, no matter what happens, you are just on a journey downwards. Example, I've said this too much, but then I think I want to emphasize it because so many people fool themselves too much. And a lot of young people have gotten involved in this, which is the whole idea of betting and playing bets and all of that. It's not a bad desire. You are exhibiting a desire that is common to everybody, which is the desire to stick in little effort and gain big. That's the truth. We all have that desire. We just wish one before. We wish this can happen, this can happen. It's true. It's a desire common to everybody. However, the only thing I just want to hope that I've been able to establish with this video is that there are some terrains that luck there, you are going down. And then there are some other terrains on that one where your chances of being lucky, they are higher. So on this hand, you find people who hope to pick money on the floor, people who hope someone will just sit them and dash them money, people who play bets and hope to win 10 million naira from the 100 naira ticket that they bought. That one, the chances are very low. You can't, because you really can't mention anybody who became wealthy from that way. But then on the other hand, you have people who every opportunity they are taking it, every invitation to work they are taking it, every invitation to do something they are taking it. And then you have some people who are persistent. Those people are more prone to be lucky. That's just the whole thing I hope to have been able to establish with this video. So I want to refer you to something. Let me not disclose the topic yet, but look for the next video that is going to drop. It will blow your mind, I promise you. Thanks so much for staying true. Have a nice day. Bye.